Two lovely ladies, Angela and Yin. Okay, so for this class, I think we are better known as Jeffrey, Nancy, and Stephanie. Okay, so Nancy and Stephanie were responsible for the beautiful PowerPoint slides. Okay, and I've been volunteered to do the whole presentation. Okay, so if I speak more than 5 to 10 minutes, please do not make any comments. Okay, so the topic for consideration this evening is knowledge transfer between globally dispersed units at BMW. Okay, so if you are working as a regional manager or if you are working as a branch manager, I think this will be of interest to you. Okay, I mean not at BMW, but it will apply to you to some extent. And if you are in charge of whatever areas in your workplace, I hope you can be able to draw some important lessons from this as well. So you can go to your boss and say, hey, this is knowledge transfer, and then maybe your boss will give you a tip. Okay, so with that, let's go on to our next slide. I want to ask this very important question. Does everyone know what BMW stands for?
BMW.
It is German.
Okay, nobody knows. Okay, actually I prepared the prize for the, okay, never mind. Okay, so it actually stands for Bavarian Motor Works. Okay, Bavaria is a place in Germany. Okay, so let's go on. Okay, actually what this paper does is that the two authors, Schirlemer and Bridges, they wanted to find out what are some of the key drivers, okay, that impact knowledge transfer. Okay, so this is how they have outlined their paper. They highlighted strength of network ties in knowledge search and transfer. And then they look at two very important things from literature review perspective on how knowledge is transferred from headquarters to subsidiary and from subsidiary to another subsidiary. Okay, so after which the two authors, what they did was that after doing a comprehensive literature review, okay, they approached the experts in BMW, okay, in particular the E&E experts, okay, the events and exhibition experts. Okay, the events and exhibitions subunit is actually a subunit under the marketing department. Okay, so what they did was that they asked all these experts in the industry, in the automobile industry, hey, what do you think of knowledge transfer? Okay, and then they gave some views. After which they did an interview with the real E&E people in BMW, okay, and they will have some findings as well as the limitations. So briefly, that's the outline of the paper. Okay, so moving on. Okay, in the article itself, the authors highlight 2 points, okay, which is strong ties and weak ties. More specifically, the social network perspective and the innovative productivity perspective. Okay, so for the weak ties, okay, what they stress is that actually weak ties is better for less redundancy, okay, in the organization. Okay, you will see more of it later. Okay, and if you have strong ties, okay, if you are very gummed with another subunit, okay, if you are very close to another subunit, you actually foster innovation. Yeah. Okay, so these are some of the things that they said. I shall not go through. Okay, I assume you will answer them on your turn. Okay, and then these are what some of the things that advocates for strong ties say. Okay, you have trust, credibility. It really helps in innovation because for innovation, I must trust you. You must trust me. If not, no talk. Okay, so moving on. Okay, so as what I mentioned, product innovation and social network, the two perspectives that the two authors have highlighted. So we will see what role they have to play later on in the case study. Okay, so if you ask yourself, if you are the manager for a subunit at BMW, say for example in Singapore, okay, what kind of ties would you want to establish for your subunit? Would you want a product innovation kind? Would you want a social network kind? Okay, next.